with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Hey, I caught up with the UCLA head coach before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Bruins ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. On the ground, it's Hawkins. Just smothered on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Right side, it's Barnes. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Left side is Hammond. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hawkins. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Hawkins. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
and I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable, try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Green. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Needs it. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Left side is Young. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
The 11th play of this opening drive. They face a 3rd and short.
Here we go. Ready? Blue 22. Blue 22. Ready, go.
Plows his way ahead. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Making the adjustment. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Right at the line. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Booster.
Got to make the play on 4th. Spits it out to the back. Complete out of the backfield. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. Drops back on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Freeze. Go.
3rd down play from the gun. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Hits inside, it's Knight. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Rush right in his face. He gets away. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Iamaleava. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Hits the hole. It's Knight. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Drives inside. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
You got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on 3rd and short, getting that next set of downs.
Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Knight. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Throwing. Iamaleava. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
wide right. It's Ellis. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the RPO got it. Turning it on. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just going to keep it after the snap. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Third and goal for the offense. Touchdown, UCLA!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he tacked on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He's changing the play. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Unloads in the nick of time.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Hawkins. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game.
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He fires one deep over the middle. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with the Washington Huskies in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
And it's Washington sneaking out of here with an upset victory, and have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. The outcome today brings them to 4-1 on the season. That is a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it moving. It's Knight. Taken down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava extending the play. He's going to run it. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Keep it on the ground. Driven back.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. Looking for a crease. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. Across the 45. Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
21-yard. First down for the offense.
And the Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Follows his blocks. It's Knight. They were all over it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Iamaleava. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
And when you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Quick step and go. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Got the back over the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Well, a great job by the quarterback understanding where the pressure was coming from and understanding where his outlet was. And David, you know, it's demoralizing, I expect, from a defensive standpoint when you think you've dialed up the blitz and you think you're getting home.
Yeah, and you're doing what you can to try to pressure the QB, and you're bringing extra guys, but sometimes that comes at a sacrifice. And you can see he got the matchup he wanted, took advantage of it, didn't get flustered. That was the biggest thing. Like most QBs, sometimes when that blitz comes, they'll get flustered really quickly and make a bad decision. He stayed calm, made the right read, made the right decision.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Running inside. It's Knight. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, it's Knight. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Nice move to pick up yardage.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. He'll take it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellis. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They might have the defense's hit spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Right side, it's Ellis. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Gain of 9. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing, Imaliava. The screen, and watch out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Down he goes. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. so much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. On the ground, it's Hawkins. He breaks a tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Comes down, it's Young. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Line getting set on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. That one just came off his hand badly.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Out wide left, it's Young. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
So in the most crucial decision right now for the offensive coordinator, right? It's a 4th down that you've got to come up with. You're not in field goal range. You need this completion. Where is your best one-on-one matchup on the field right here?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the back. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He'll get rid of it. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, they don't connect on that throw, but you're seeing the 2-minute drill live and in full effect for this offense, something they practice each and every single week, looking for the sidelines, using the clocks, understanding the timeout situation. But these are plays they feel like they can run in their sleep to put themselves in position to kick a field goal here late.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Moves the pocket. It's Iamaleava. Unleashes one. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language, but calling for the football, got to make plays, man. That's how you get more balls thrown in your direction.
Nico Iamaleava throwing again. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
When you look back on games, you look at missed opportunities. And that's 6 points right there that this field goal unit has missed out on. Bad operation, another missed kick in a tie football game, these really hurt.
Hits inside, it's Hawkins. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Timeout is called with just a single second left. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
Doc! Roman! Straight on the end!
Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Trying to win it right here. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The run inside. It's Knight. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Knight. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Iamaleava rushes on the move and looking. Gets away. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's a bad sign for the offense. You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time, the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. Got some room to run. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.